I'm Kelsey.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Anna.
And this is What in the Wildlife, the show where I describe animals.
Not this time, Kelsey. This is a Jackie takeover episode.
What in the wildlife are you talking about?
Well, I decided that all these obscure animals were just too hard. So I'm going to be doing the describing, and you two are going to be doing the drawing this time. Yeah.
I'm ready. Jackie's takeover.
So it's going to work pretty much like normal, but I'm not going to tell you the name of the animal because obviously that would give it away. It's a common animal.
Oh my God, no name?
No name. I'll give you that its name contains 3 words. That's all you get. That actually rules out quite a few animals, I would say. Being generous here.
Oh.
So your style icons are Tilda Swinton, Michelle Obama, and Park Myung-hoon from Parasite.
So I feel like it's a strong bird with a red beak. To beak or not to beak?
Anna, what animal are you going to do?
I'm going with a type of wolf or fox. But I do like the bird idea, especially with that alien girl. And this is a very sad picture of a fox. If I was supposed to draw a fox. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, guys, what you got? It's so sad. All right, Kelsey. Oh,
Ooh.
nice, very nice.
I like
I started
that.
drawing a flamingo for some reason, and then remembered that you said a 3-word name. So I changed it to a turkey, and then you remembered that you said a 3-word name. And then just landed on this multicolored bird with a bottle.
That's great. Okay, are you guys ready for the real deal?
Let's do it!
The way it's going to work, since it's a common animal, what we're going to do is we're going to go from the most general down to the most specific things. We're going to draw as I describe it to you, because I don't want you guys to know all of the notes, because it's going to give it away. So you have to draw as we go. All right, let's start this fun, crazy experiment. All right, point number 1. This guy is wider than it is tall. So quite a horizontal Jim Jam. It has a pear-shaped body with the narrow point of the pear going towards its face, but is not thick. Not thick with a C or thick with a K. It is kind of wide but skinny all at the same time.
Is this a human?
Could be a pear-shaped human. Its body is bumpy and has spines along its back, but it's bumpy all over. Okay, it has no real neck to speak of, so it's just body straight to head. No messing around there. Its head kind of comes to the point of the pear, and at that point it has 2 eyes that are pretty close set and can move independent of one another, like they're movable little guys. Its mouth is located underneath those spines and the eyes. The mouth takes up the entire width of the eyes, but like I said, the eyes are pretty narrow set. And it looks like a frowny face with a line in the middle. It's like Anna's frowny face that goes like, yeah, like really doom. Okay, it has no ears. Just none. Can't. It can hear, kind of hear, but it has no ears. It has long and slender legs that are many times the length of its body. Its feet and hands are relatively small in comparison. They are internal facing. They don't face out like almost every other foot. Their arms and legs are spotted. They have white spots. Body is covered with nature's garbage as a way to disguise itself.
Does it have a tail?
No.
Should we show what we have before you get to the real clues?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Mine does not look like any real animal at all.
Mine doesn't either. This is a real creature of the Black Lagoon.
I have this. I think it kind of looks like a tapir.
Yeah, I was going to say, very tapir-y. Okay. Oh, Anna. I like it.
Like it's wearing little kitten heels.
I ran out of space and then I tried
Going
to
out for a little date.
Yeah, this little sassy guy, gal.
just ready to climb some rocks.
Now, yeah, the more obvious clues. It's also orange in coloration, and it has 10 appendages. Its hands have one movable digit called a dactyl, which just means digit, but it can move, and one stationary digit called a propotus. We're looking at some claws here.
Oh, is this a crab?
She crab. It is a Japanese spider crab. Does whatever spider crabs do, which is eating dead bodies in the bottom of the ocean. It is a decapod, which means it has 10 arms and legs, and it's in the same family as shrimps, other crabs, and lobsters. The Japanese spider crab has the longest leg span of any arthropod, and its claw-to-claw reach is 12 feet. Like a Michael Jordan of the crabs. It's probably a poor reference. I don't know about sports. Its body, in comparison to these very long limbs, is only about 16 inches wide. So it's very leggy, very small body. But they can weigh up to 40 pounds, which makes it also the second heaviest arthropod. So this guy's a heavyweight for sure. This interesting thing is that their body size, or actual shell size, is about the same throughout adulthood, but every time they molt, their legs just get longer and longer. So it's kind of like they go through the opposite of puberty, where normally you get these like lanky limbs and you grow into them. They start out normal and then grow into these awkward lanky limbs, which sounds like the worst to me. Like I said, they have orange and white spots on their legs, and their feet curve inwards, which means they can't pick up anything, but they are really good at hooking into little crevices in rocks, so they can scurry very fastly or hold on tight to rocks. So as I mentioned before, the adolescent spider crabs or the younger spider crabs need camouflage because they're not as big as the adults. And so they tear off pieces of sponges and tube worms and they spit on them and then attach them to their backs with their long arms. And interestingly, those sponges can actually then live and become a fully functional sponge once on their back, which is pretty cool.
So they rip the sponge.
Take one claw and then like cut off a piece and then they spit on it and put it on their back.
How do you just, like, is this in the water?
Well, they like, the adults do not do that, or not found with the same camouflage. So it's kind of like when you were a teenager and you thought, I don't know, pretty much anything was a good idea to wear. And then when you look at those pictures when you're an adult, you tell your mom to burn all of them. Adult spider crabs have actually been found to be perfectly fine missing up to 3 of their 8 legs, but no more. Once you get to 4, they become lopsided, they fall over, it's a whole mess. They definitely get eaten by an octopus at that point. They live down between depths of 500 to 600 meters, with the average depth being around 300 meters. Well out of the way of any coastal sort of predator. So that's why they're believed to get to this very large size, is because they don't have a lot of predators at that depth. They're omnivores and pretty lazy. They eat pretty much anything that comes along. Like I said, they live at deeper depths, so food is slightly more scarce there. And they eat algae, small invertebrates, and are definitely known to eat dead animals. In fact, there is folklore in Japan that says they are the dead man's crab because they're so giant. Sailors thought that they could pull them off their boats and then lure them to their depths and eat them. It's definitely not true, because they are rather gentle little crabs and wouldn't kill anybody, but they would eat your dead body. They're not above that. So overall, even though they kind of look scary and they have these big awkward arms, and there's lore that they're man-eaters, they're actually very gentle, mostly solitary creatures that probably just want to be left alone to either live out their juvenile years having weird stuff on their back, or their adult years just hanging out in their hole. And that's it. All right, let's see what you got. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, very good. Very good. I like the junk on the back.
I think that's good, Kelsey.
Yeah, Anna, I like what you've done with the eyeballs.
Anna, yours looks like HR Puffin stuff.
Oh, it does. So you guys want to see what it looks like?
Yes.
I do.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
So big.
Yeah, there's its crazy long arms.
Wow.
Wow, it's huge. Got any of its face?
Sure, sure, sure.
Wow.
What is this? What is this?
That's Anna's.
Anna!
Oh, it's the Japanese spider crab.
What is that, Anna? That's an octopus.
It's an
Is it? What is the thing on the top? The blue
I
thing?
didn't know what it, oh, that's sponge.
A oh, that's cute. So you draw 2 for the price of 1. Wow, Kelsey. What is that? What is that thing on the arms? The green stuff.
Garbage, seaweed.
All right, well, thanks everyone for joining us for this upside down version of What in the Wildlife. I hope you really enjoyed my descriptions of the Japanese spider crab. If you love what you saw, or even just kind of like it, make sure to follow us on Instagram at What in the Wildlife, and Twitter at What Wildlife. And on YouTube here, hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Because we like you, so like us back. Anyway, if you drew anything at all for this, it doesn't even have to be a crab. Please share it with us on one of those platforms. Make sure you please subscribe to our channel. What in the wildlife? What in the wildlife? What in the wildlife? What? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.